What's up, guys? It feels good finally to be a world champion. Um, this is something I've been dreaming of since I was 7 years old. This is the most richest history of bout you could get. 147 welterweight champion, WBC champion of the world. That's legendary. Oscar held that belt. Floyd's held that belt. Everybody's held that belt, and now Ryan Garcia is holding that belt. Honestly, this feels like a dream come true, and I couldn't be more happy and blessed right now. You said what? I was just calm. I was working on my right hand pretty much the whole camp. And I really didn't even throw left hooks. I just kind of was focused because I knew they were going to be preparing for the left hook, left hook. All Ryan Garcia has left hook, left hook. So, it was kind of common sense just to keep firing that right hand. When I dropped him, I said, "Man, am I gonna really get him out of here in the first round? That's pretty crazy." But I knew he was a champion, and he was gonna just let it go that easy. So just stayed focused and went back to the jab.
Hip Hop is real. Two questions. How serious are you about the Shakur fight? And do you want to unify with Devin now that you're a champion?
Oh, I'm open to all those, whatever. Shakur, somebody that I fought in the amateurs, and we went at it, and I felt like I beat him. But the politics in the USA boxing at that time were a little different, and I still got a chip on my shoulder. I've been wanting that rematch for a minute. Hopefully we get it. And when my hand heals, I'll be looking for that opportunity for sure. And Devin, he don't want that. He's terrified. He has PTSD.
Welcome to Mr. Maine's podcast. I am Mr. Maine. Today, I will be recapping the Saturday night fight between Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios. Let's start it off with the first fight on the undercard between Frank Martin and Nahir Albright. This was a good fight, a 10-round fight between two tough opponents. And Frank Martin, in the first half of the fight, he was doing real good, landing combinations and taking control of the bout. But then the second half of the bout, Nahir Albright turned it around. He started fighting back, and the fight became a draw. This was a very exciting fight, and I had it at a draw also. Salted all three judges. And the second fight, undercard, was another good fight between Gary Russell and Andy Haroka. This was a barn burner. Andy Haroka came to fight. He put up a hell of a fight against Gary Russell. And matter of fact, in my opinion, Gary Russell looked kind of overrated because during the fight, Andy Haroka was landing big shots, power punches, left hooks, right hooks. And Gary Russell punches, they were fast, they were rapid. But I don't think they was even hurting Andy Haroka. The right guy won the fight. Gary Antoine Russell won it. I had it as a close fight, but the low blow really set it off. So the last fight we had that's supposed to be on the undercard was Richardson Hitchens versus Oscar Duarte, but the fight was canceled. Richardson Hutchins, hours before the fight, had an illness. He was vomiting violently and couldn't continue. So the fight was called off at the last moment. So then we have the main event between WBC champion Mario Barrios taking on Ryan Garcia. This was one of those fights where it could go either way. And right off the bat, Ryan Garcia looked focused, looked good. He dominated the fight. Round one, knocking down Mario Barrios 30 seconds into the fight with a right hook, dropped him. He got up. Mario Barrios is one tough cookie. And this fight went all 12 rounds. And this is my personal opinion. I had rewatched the fight. looking back at the fight, and I came to the conclusion that Ryan Garcia's speed was just too much for Mario Barrios. He came forward the whole fight and did not have any kind of head movement. He was flat-footed. And Ryan Garcia looked focused, looked sharp. Joe Goosen, I believe, did his job. But it's kind of hard to teach a dog new tricks with Mario Barrios. He looked stiff, looked slow like molasses. And this fight was tailor-made for Ryan Garcia to win and look good. I thought that Rolly Romero was an awful fighter, was a weak fighter, but I was wrong. It's actually Mario Barrios. He's a weaker fighter than Rolando Romero. Mario Barrios looked slow like molasses. On top of that, he had no second game plan. He did the same thing from round 1 all the way to round 12. The only thing I give him, but he's a tough opponent, not knockout. That's the only thing I give him. But he didn't win one single round in the fight with me. Not in the whole 12 round, not even one. He was dominated, from round 1 to round 12. He was beaten up from pillar to post during the fight. And during the whole fight, I'm thinking to myself, man, when the knockout is going to come? When is the knockout going to come? Because I think Ryan Garcia kind of stepped off the gas. If he had pressed the action more, he probably would have got knocked out because it was there for the taking. Mario Barrios, very disappointing, representing San Antonio, Texas, too, on top. Gosh, man, you suck, man. Really. I see why they say that Mario Barrios was the weakest welterweight champion. I saw it from my very own eye Saturday night, and now I believe the critics. Yeah, he is one of the weakest champion in the division. Mario is a B fighter, C fighter at most, and he became champion by beating a weak champion to became champion. So he was slow. He didn't follow the game plan, or he couldn't follow the game plan because he didn't have the skill set to do so. He did the exact same thing from round 1 to round 12. He was like a robot, man. Just came forward, pressed the action, but couldn't land really any significant punches. Couldn't put any combination together to hurt Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, all he did was move left, move right, dodge left, dodge right, got out the way. I mean, geez, it's almost like he saw the punches coming. Yeah. And next fight for Ryan Garcia, after the post-fight, he wanted to fight Shakur Stevenson. And I wanted to say, better stay away from that boy. Shakur is on a whole different level. There's level to the game, and Shakur is something you don't want to mess with. He have a better chance of beating Devin Haney in a rematch than to fight Shakur, because Shakur looks too damn good. So there's only 2 fights for him: Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson. Now, as far as Mario Barrios, he needs just to move up to 154 or fight Conor Ben. So I just want to report back. This is a recap of the Saturday night fight on the Zone, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. This is Mr. Maine, and I'm out.